You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about the aftermath of the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, man. Sheesh. I tried to told him. You know what I'm saying? I tried to told him. See, and that was crazy. You know what I mean? Shout out to the dude that was in the chat yesterday. I keep forgetting his name, but this is Viscerous or something like that. But anyway, man, I tried to told him, man, and I literally had this shit mapped out. I just stuck with my original prediction, but like I kept saying, I was like, yo, I think this nigga Ryan gonna win this fight, though, man. I was like, yo, this nigga Ryan gonna end up. It went from, yo, I think this nigga gonna win this fight to, yo, that nigga Ryan gonna win this fight, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the speed is in the category of Ryan Garcia. The power is in the category of Ryan Garcia. Now, if you want to say who's the better boxer, this, that, and the third, okay, you could say that Devin Haney is the better boxer, but he's not the bigger puncher out of the two. He's not the more explosive fighter out of the two. Then on top of that, Devin Haney depletes himself to get down to 140. Ryan Garcia knew he wasn't going to make it to 140. He had no plans of making that shit to 140. He kept the 3 pounds, said, fuck it, I don't care about the championship anyway, I'm not going down. And, you know, I'm gonna stay healthy for this fight. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't running around here making all these excuses like when he got beat on by Tank. You know what I'm saying? Still out here making excuses about that. But whatever, it is what it is, right? That fight is over with. But at the end of the day, man, hell of a performance from Ryan Garcia. Hell of a mind games this entire time, man. This entire time has been nothing but cerebral mind games he's been playing with Devin Haney. Even in the fight, he was playing the same mind games with him. Devin Haney, I want to say like second round or something, caught Ryan Garcia with a big shot. You know, and at times, I want to say third and fourth round, Ryan started to move a lot around the ring, which possessed Dev to get his confidence up to want to throw. Ryan got him to open up by doing that. And once he got him to open up or lower him to sleep, and we wasn't sure on whether or not, you know, when Devin wasn't really sure whether or not when Ryan was going to throw it. Literally almost every time he threw that left hook, that shit was landing flush. And that shit was buzzing Haney every time. Boom! You can hear the shots too, like, God damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Man, he put it on him, man. He definitely put it on him last night. But like I said, Devin Haney losing the fight to me, even going into the fight, this was more of a fight that Ryan Garcia needed to win more than Devin Haney. That's just what it is. Devin Haney's already accomplished. He was undisputed at 135. He was the champ at 140. Just became the champ at 140. So he really had nothing to lose for real. Everything was just, you know, he wanted to chase after Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to chase after Tank. And like I keep telling you, the Mayweather curse is real. You get out here, start talking all kind of crazy about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd don't be out here talking crazy about nobody. But you know, you get out here, you talking wild about Mayweather, talking wild about we the face of boxing, and that Mayweather shit is over with, and Tank Davis this and Tank Davis that, and you know they've been running their mouth about Mayweather this whole press run, and then you know they had to hold that out. At the end of the day, the Mayweather curse is real. Okay, that shit is real. You know what I mean? Three of our favorites have fell into the Mayweather curse, man. It is what it is, man, out here in these streets. And then, like I said, when it came down to the two fighters, when Ryan Garcia gets somebody hurt, he normally getting them niggas the fuck out of there. I think, honestly, he could have got Devin Haney the fuck out of there. He was playing. He was playing too fucking much. And that's where Derek James had to get on that nigga ass like, yo, bro, you're not about to do this to me. Derek James done held too many L's already. Earl Spence done got his ass whooped. Canelo, that bullshit fight he had with Jamel Charlo, he like, look, Ryan, you not about to fuck this shit up for me. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Derrick James had to get on this nigga ass in that fight. Like, yo, you letting him off the hook, because Ryan was letting that nigga off the hook for real. You know what I mean? Like, Ryan, you got to go get that nigga, man. Go get him. You know what I'm saying? God, you got to go get that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get out here playing now. Go finish him. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it was what it was. But let me say this real quick, man, because Tank Davis had a lot to say after the fight. And y'all know I fuck with Tank. Y'all know Tank, the silverback gorilla. There is no one realer. Now, I get the nigga being able to gloat and all this whole other shit, you know, especially with them niggas using his name a lot. Devin Haney and them, his whole career, for the most part, have been using Tank Davis' name to sell their fights. That's a fact, right? Now, the fact that Ryan Garcia was the one that got out here and whooped his ass, for you to get out here and say, I'm still coming to get niggas, it's not over, niggas gotta see me. Like, bro, this not the look, bro. Just move forward, bro. Just move forward. Some shit you ain't gotta worry about even, you know, addressing at the end of the day. You don't have to worry about addressing that shit. The nigga got his ass whooped. You just go ahead about your business. Handle your Frank Martin business going on. You know what I mean? To be out here talking about some, nah, fuck that. Niggas gotta see me. That make you look soft, fam. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you. I don't know what niggas is telling you, but I'm gonna tell you right now until like, nigga, you look soft doing some shit like that. Because that should have been you in there beating the shit out of goddamn Devin Haney. Let's keep it all the way a bean pie. That should be you in there beating the shit out of goddamn Devin Haney. You could have did that. Your promotional company is playing fuck games at the end of the day. And they're not sending out contracts. They're saying this nigga's not a draw. They're making all kind of excuses for why they did not want to put this matchup together. Okay? Mayweather was telling Ryan Garcia not to take the goddamn fight. When Ryan was chilling with Floyd and all that, why would you fight Devin? He's not a draw, right? You know, because Ryan Garcia, he can't hold water. He gonna tell anything and everything. He gonna tell like it is. That's why I do like Ryan a little bit, because that nigga do tell like it is. It is what it is. Ryan keeps no secrets. I think Ryan keep no secrets at the end of the day. It is what it is. But, you know, your own promotional company, the owner of the nigga who's not running your career, but somewhat running your career, is telling another nigga not to fight the nigga because the nigga not a draw. But you out here, nigga still gotta see me like, nah, bro, like, nah, that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And in the fashion that Devin got his ass whooped, man, listen, man, if Devin jump in that ring with Tank Davis, it ain't gonna go well, man. Tank gonna do that boy worse than Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do him worse than Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? Because like I said, one thing Dev can't get out of the way, he can't get, and I like Dev. Dev is an exciting fighter. He comes to fight. That's one thing I know. But the one thing about that, when you don't hold that power like that, and you're fighting power punchers, and with your fighting style, it's only a matter of time before a nigga clip your ass. And, you know, it just was what it was. But, yeah, back to Tank, though. Tank, this not a good look, bro. This not a good look. Nigga still got to see me. You know what this shit remind me of? This shit remind me of, like, you know, when you fight a nigga and shit like that, nigga ain't want to, like, I remember I had this shit happen to me before, right? So I fight this nigga and shit like that. This nigga slap all kind of fire out of me, right? I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you, right? So this one time and shit, this kid slapped all kind of fire out of me and shit. Cause he was scared of the other nigga. This is how it really went down. The other nigga took the nigga hat, slapped the shit out, you know, was bullying the nigga around and shit in the street. And, you know, he just, come on, man, give me my hat, man, give me my hat. All this whole other shit, whatever, right? So, the nigga throws me the hat, you know what I'm saying? I give the nigga the hat, because I'm like, yo, man, stop playing with that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Leave that nigga alone, dog, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, you know, whatever. For whatever reason, he had an issue with dude, and he wanted to bully him or whatever the case may be, right? So, whatever. He throws me the hat. I'm like, look, I told you stop playing with this nigga, man. Here, man, take your hat back, man. You know what this nigga does? This nigga slaps me. You know what I'm saying? Instead of slapping the nigga that actually took his hat, instead of the nigga that took the nigga hat, which was my boy, the nigga that took the nigga shit, whatever issue you had, you should just ran up and whooped his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on at the end of the day, but whatever. At the end of the day, this nigga slapped me. Anyway, long story short, we fight. You know what I'm saying? I beat the nigga ass and shit like that. Nigga mom come outside, get off my son, right? Get off my son. So whatever, I get off the nigga and shit like that. Nigga nose bleeding, shit like that. Now my boy want to jump over the fence. Nah. We got to get it. Nah. We got to get it popping. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you should have been got it popping with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to whoop the nigga ass for whatever. You got me in this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how Tank looking. You know what I'm saying? Tank look, that shit make you look soft, fam. It make you look soft. What you mean, nigga, still got to come see you? No, nigga, that shit is over with. And for you to be gloating out here after this nigga get his ass whooped, it's I ain't gonna say it's classless because them niggas have been riding Tank's name. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say a nigga can't gloat about that shit. Like, them niggas been on my dick for the last 4 or 5 years doing it, but and this, that, and the third. Nigga, you should have fought the nigga then. You should have fought the nigga then. You know what I'm saying? Now, were they running and shit like that? Yeah, I think to a certain degree they was running and shit like that. But why didn't you even go up to 140 and go fight that boy? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't issue out the contract, be like, you know what, man, I'll come up to 140, but nigga gonna have to take a rehydration clause or something, you know what I'm saying? Why wasn't you throwing that out there, Tank? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not for kicking niggas while they, well, I mean, some niggas deserve to get kicked while they down, but I'm not in the business of that though. You know what I'm saying? Some people do deserve that shit, but I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for kicking niggas while they down like that, bro. That's some bullshit, bro. And I fuck with Tank, but that's some bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing. You could talk your shit. Yeah, bitch ass niggas can't fuck with me. He over here talking about he the face of boxing. He fighting my leftovers and getting washed up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga talking some shit, but you acting like now you want to fight this nigga? Nah, fuck that. That ain't over. That nigga still got to see me. Like, man, stop it, bro. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Do niggas still want to see that fight? Yes, niggas still want to see it, but this just made Tank look soft, though. You know what I'm saying? It made you look soft, fam. I'm going to keep it a bean pie with you. This wasn't it. You know what I mean? This wasn't it, fam. You know what I mean? I'm just going to keep it $1 bean. That wasn't it right there. That wasn't it. All right, so let's come over here real quick because I want to show y'all something real quick. Hold up. I think this is Derek. Is this the one with Derek James? Yeah. Look, Derek, like, nigga, you not about to fuck this up. Salute to Derek James on this. He grabbed, for all y'all saying, man, see, Derek James, man, he tired of Ryan Garcia, man. Derek James, can't nobody control Ryan Garcia. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the first time I seen Derek James this animated at the end of the day, because that nigga grabbed that nigga and said, nigga, sit your ass down. He grabbed that nigga Ryan like, sit your ass down, nigga. Nigga, you better not fuck this up. No, nigga, dad, stay your ass over there. Stay your ass over there. You better Ryan could have put the stop to this nigga last night. He could have stopped him last night. Yeah, but it was popping in New York, man. I told you that energy was going to be crazy in the building, you know what I'm saying? I knew that was going to happen, man. The energy was going to be super high in the building. It was tense for me watching that shit too as well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ryan, though. He came out to that Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Started coming out to that Kanye, you know, he switched it up and, you know, got on his Mexican shit and all of that. You know, so it was what it was. But yeah, man, salute to Dev, man. He came out to that 21 Savage and shit, you know what I mean? So the building was turned last night, you know what I'm saying? It was up, you know what I mean? It was definitely up last night, man. So, you know, it just kind of is what it is, man. Great fight, though, man. Great fight last night. Let me come over here real quick. So this is Bill Haney after the fight.
And we knew that he was playing all along. Ryan's a good fighter, you know what I'm saying? And we knew that he was playing all along. That it was all a publicity stunt. The way.
Right. And I had a feeling that Ryan was doing a lot of bullshit just to gather attention for the fight and to play mind games. So at a point, you know, like I said, even fans were buying into the fact like, man, Ryan ain't gonna make it to the fight. Ryan ain't gonna make it to the fight. And if fans are saying this kind of shit, then what do you think that he not taking it serious? He not, I mean, even there's clips of when Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia were, having interviews, sit down interviews together face to face, and Ryan's playing, and he's doing all this beatboxing and shit like that, and Devin just sitting there like this nigga is not taking it, you know what I mean? Then, he like, Ryan like, oh yeah, and he like, I don't think Ryan is taking this fight serious. So even Devin believed that the nigga wasn't taking the fight serious, but the nigga was taking the fight serious. You know what I mean? That's why I say what Ryan did was mentally beat this nigga down throughout the lead up to the fight. And then he got in the ring, and then he physically beat him down. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually beat him down. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that was crazy, man. That was crazy, man. Salute to Ryan Garcia for that hell of a performance from Ryan, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you, but, y'all running around here talking about he can fuck with Tank and shit now. Y'all niggas better calm down before y'all get that nigga knocked out again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all better chill out before y'all get that nigga knocked out again. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fucking with this silverback gorilla. There's no one Rilla. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better chill out with all of that. You know what I mean? But anyway, let me let Bill keep going.
The craziness. Good party. We want a rematch.
Do you think the weight helped him, Bill?
We want a rematch. That's what we want to do.
I do think the weight helped him. You know what I'm saying? Now, for some of y'all, oh, nigga, you making excuses for Devin Haney. Nigga, that's what it, nigga, they have a contract to when these niggas is cutting weight and shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you got one nigga that's going in all the way to make sure he can hold his title and hold the sport up and the integrity of the sport. And you got one nigga that basically was like, nigga, I never even planned on making it down to 140. Nigga, I'm going to go into this fight at 143. I don't care about winning the title. I'm just coming to get this win, and that's it. That's it. And that's what he did, man. That's what he did. So all the advantages was in it. This was like a master chess kind of game and shit at the end of the day. Because the way I looked at, like I told y'all in my prediction video, brother, either the powers that be was like, wanted to embarrass the nigga and be like, yeah, I know it say you made 140, but 143, nigga, 143. You talking all this shit about the elites and all this other 143, nigga. But it say 140, 143, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or Ryan winning that bitch was like, nigga, I was never planning on making 133. I'm at 140. I'm not about to deplete my body to go down to 140 and then be feeling all fucked up when I rehydrate and shit like that. Nah, I'm gonna stick right here. You know what I'm saying? This is as low as I'm going, and who gives a fuck? But you could definitely tell in that ring, I think Dev has some pop, but it is what it is. 140 may not even really be the division for Dev, man. But all around, Ryan just fought a hell of a fight. Like I said, he beat him down mentally throughout the run, throughout this whole the press run of this whole fight, and got in the ring and beat him down physically, man. That's just what it was, man. Do I think they run it back at some point? Sometime in the future, I think they run it back. Yeah, sometime in the future they run it back. Maybe at like 147. They're gonna fight again. It just won't be the immediate rematch though. No, that won't happen. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. And I don't know if they got, because this was something that I paid key attention to, right? Was the fact that when Mike Tyson went into both locker rooms, I don't know if some of y'all was watching the whole thing or not, but when Mike Tyson went into Ryan Garcia's locker room, it was a lot of genuine love and shit like that. And it's crazy that, because we know that Ryan Garcia, he do be hanging with niggas and shit like that, but, most of the people that was in that room was family. So, that was a lot of, Hispanics and Latinos, let me say that, right? And, they was giving Mike a lot of love. But when Mike went into Bill Haney and them, Devin Haney and them's locker room, niggas is kind of like, get this old nigga up out of here. Like, niggas is kind of standoffish towards Mike. And when Mike shook Bill Haney's hand, it was almost like you about to lose. That's the feeling that I got watching him as Mike was leaving the room. Like, all right, y'all don't fuck with me. All right, well, y'all niggas about to lose anyway, so it don't even matter. I wasn't rooting for you niggas anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, that was kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure there's clips up here at the end of the day.
Looking at it like, oh, he just crazy. This is why people need to stop believing everything on the internet and stop, living in a false reality. At the end of the day, there's a lot of real shit going on. The last thing you should worry about is a kid acting crazy on the internet. Real shit is going on in the world. Open your eyes. Kids being hurt, nobody caring. Everybody looking at it like, oh, he just crazy. It's a conspiracy. It's this, it's that. At the end of the day, that shit was real.
All right, and like I said, when Ryan kicked off his whole press run with talking about, what happened to him as a child, him being raped or some shit like that. When he talked about, these elites and shit like that, messing around with these children and shit like that. Like I said, he opened this whole shit up on a spiritual level that it was up. It was up. So once you do that, like I said, this nigga, when he did, was he not amazing though? That nigga was truly amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because with that whole bringing that shit up and exposing all the elites, and then it was ironic that P. Diddy was going through the same shit at the same time. We all know that Devin and P. Diddy was chilling together, this, that, and the third, when he was at the pool party, right? He comes out with the P. Diddy shirt. He comes out to the P. Diddy music. He starts talking about all the elites and all the shit that they doing out here in these streets. And y'all niggas call that nigga crazy. I'm like, yo, nigga, y'all could do your personal research and see that there's a whole fucking cabal falling right now with all these niggas that's, tied in with all these elites and shit like that, bro. All these niggas, all these entertainers and shit y'all niggas look up to and will kiss the ground that these niggas walk over. You niggas will run over your mama to take a picture with some of these niggas, and these niggas is out here fucking with children, dog. You know what I'm saying? You niggas was watching these niggas movies and shit like that, and these niggas out here fucking with babies, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, what this nigga saying is some real shit, but y'all don't want to deal with that. Y'all don't want to deal with that at the end of the day. So y'all just call a nigga conspiracy theory or a conspiracy theorist, or y'all call a nigga crazy. You know what I'm saying? And people got to stop doing that and do your own fucking research at the end of the day instead of calling a nigga crazy, because you don't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas in your family that done probably touched on somebody, a niece and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like these niggas, because you see these bitch ass niggas on TV and shit like that, that these niggas is holier than thou, and they want to, you know what I mean? Like, realistically, these niggas praise Satan, dog. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't hating on these niggas. Get your money. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, that's your life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't mine. You know what I mean? But, this is the kind of shit that they be doing. So when Ryan is up here exposing that shit, the way he opened this shit up, it was just, that shit was some next level shit right there, dog. That was some next level shit right there. And I knew that niggas hated Ryan, but me personally, like I said, I took his back on that one. You know what I'm saying? But when the nigga was out here talking about he done smashed the porn star and shit, bro, the week before the fight, I'm like, come on, bro. Devin Haney by homicide. But when I did my prediction video, I was like, something in my spirit was like, yo, this nigga's gonna win, bro. Put all that other dumb shit aside. This nigga Ryan is trolling. He's God level tier trolling. And dog, this nigga's gonna win this fight. So that's why my prediction changed pretty much within days, dog. Within days, my whole prediction was different. You know what I'm saying? From how I felt Monday compared to how I felt Friday. I don't know, man. Something just spiritually in my body just changed. And I told you that he was going to knock him down. I said, yo, this nigga Ryan going to knock him down. But I think I had it the fourth round. I think he knocked Devin Haney down in the seventh round, sixth or seventh round. But I knew a knockdown was coming because, like I said, the way I look at the fights, I'm like, yeah, man. Anybody who's going to get dropped, it's going to be Devin Haney. You know what I mean? But anyway, let Ryan keep going.
Out there, put my reputation on the line, had everybody thinking I was crazy. But at the end of the day, who's the crazy one now? I didn't really want to say this, but it's the truth. Everybody needs to acknowledge, like, yo, I'm tripping. Y'all was tripping, not me. You guys were tripping.
Now it's crazy, right? Because when when celebrities, a lot of times, when they get out here and they say some real shit, the media and people that get on these YouTube streets and shit like that, they just automatically, before they even do any research, they just throw a nigga and say he crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, and this is why a lot of people don't like to speak out, because they be afraid of the backlash. Like, oh man, people gonna think I'm crazy. Niggas gotta stop caring about that. You know what I'm saying? Stop caring about that. If you know you standing on truth, who gives a fuck who believes you or not? You know what I'm saying? Real talk, as long as you know what the truth is, fam, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? You let niggas call you whatever the fuck they want to call you. You know what I'm saying? One thing they can't call you is a goddamn liar. That's what they can call you. They can't say you capping. They can't call you no capping ass nigga. No, they can't. You know what I'm saying? Because you can prove it. And if they would take the time, instead of calling a nigga crazy and saying a nigga capping, and did some goddamn research, then you know that they would find it out too. You know what I'm saying? They will find out that you ain't capping and you ain't lying and you ain't crazy and you ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's let it keep going.
I was the one that was actually with sanity, because I'm like, yo, they're hurting little kids. Let's help them. Like, that's called being a real man. Because I don't give a fuck what people say about me.
That's right.
I walked through the fire and still held it down and still beat fucking Devin Haney and still drank every day and still beat him. And I did everything. Not what the fuck? Hey, what happened? False reality, right? Drank every single night. Went out on the first Monday and a Tuesday and drank. What happened? I won.
All right. So, said he was out there getting toe up, drinking that wine. You know what I'm saying? Ryan said I was drinking that wine, throwing back shots. And I still went out there and whooped that nigga ass. But the battle was already won from the very first press conference. From the very first run-in, the battle was already won. I told you you're going to feel some fear, right? I told you you're going to feel something, right? I told you what you're going to... Devin like, huh? Had that boy shook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was what it was. Then Ryan started playing these mental games, more mental games, and let all this shit build up. And you know, like I said, man, this was a beat him down mentally, beat him down spiritually, and then beat him down physically, man. Last night, that was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? That's a wrap. You know, I just want to give positivity to Devin Haney, man, because that's brutal to go through. You know what I'm saying? That's brutal to go through at the end of the day. You know, to get beat down in all three levels like that, dog. That's pretty devastating. You know what I'm saying? So to the young brother, at the end of the day, keep your head up. You know, like I said, I ain't gonna be one of these niggas kick you while you down kind of shit. I know there's gonna be plenty of niggas that do that. I don't get into that. You lost. You know, we gonna talk a little shit. You know, damn that. You know, da 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 da. But you can't fuck with Tank and shit like that. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm not gonna kick you while you're down, brother, because that's serious right there. So, you know, I just hope that he's getting a lot of the positive energy for the people that really matter, the people that's around him, and the people that see him on a day-to-day basis, and even some of his hardcore fans. Don't be one of these hoe ass niggas to be nigga get his ass whooped, and now all of a sudden, Devin Haney really never been like that, dog. Devin Haney never really been like that. Don't be no hoe ass nigga, dog. Don't be no hoe ass nigga. And that's another thing too. I can't stand when a nigga be rocking with a nigga, dog, and a nigga take a loss and all of a sudden this nigga ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all when I ran into the dude at the fucking pizza shop after the Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight. This nigga was up here talking about Ryan Garcia, bitch. He let all us Mexicans down, all this whole other shit. But if he went, I bet if I'd have ran into that same dude after last night, you know, Ryan LaRaza, all this whole other shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. You know what I mean? Like, niggas fight, bro. Niggas, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you go out at the end of the day. I respect Devin Haney because as many times as that boy was getting rocked and dropped around that fucking ring, that nigga kept getting his ass up and he kept trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? He was trying, but that nigga was hurt. You could tell he was hurt. So he ain't got no bitch in his blood. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I say about Dev, man. He a fighter at heart, and that nigga ain't got no bitch and he ain't got no quit in his blood. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to knock his ass out. You know what I'm saying? And he did all he can to survive in that fight, man. He was holding. You know what I mean? I thought he should have been got some points, took it away for all the holding. I thought there should have been a few extra knockdowns, actually, that the referee kept calling slippages. I'm like, bro, this nigga is hurt. I was like, this nigga, they could have honestly stopped that fight, at least a couple of those rounds, where Ryan was teeing off on his ass. I'm like, bro, this shit is not looking good. You know what I'm saying? This ain't looking good, but salute to Dev, man, because Dev, extreme, heart of a champion, man. It's unfortunate he lost, and that's just the business of boxing, man. You win some, everybody not going to be Floyd. There's, like I keep telling y'all, bro, there's only one Mayweather, dog. There will never be another Floyd Mayweather. Stop comparing these niggas to Floyd. Stop doing it, dog. There will never be another. That is a one of one. Whether you niggas like that nigga or you niggas hate that nigga, that nigga is a one of one. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever mythical fucking religion you practice, whether it be fucking Muslims with fucking Muhammad and shit, or, if you're Christian with Jesus Christ, right? If you're a goddamn Satanist or goddamn Satan, you know what I'm saying? It's only a one of one. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But for Devin Haney, like I said, I think he's still the champ because he couldn't lose his belt. I think he did lose the belt because, he ended up losing that fight. But we'll see how that goes. But, at the end of the day, like I said, keep your head up, Dev. You know what I mean? You got nothing to be ashamed of. You got nothing to be ashamed of, brother. You know what I'm saying? I still rock with you. I still support your fights. I still, blog about the fights and whatever the blog and talk is going to be. I still support you, brother. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You got nothing to be ashamed of. You accomplished a lot in the sport of boxing at a young age. You made a lot of money for yourself. You gained a lot of popularity. You probably gained more popularity in this loss than you would have did if you would have won the fight. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, brother, we still rocking with you, man. Keep your head up. And like I said, man, you showed the heart of a champion, man. And you lost, right? But you still showed the heart of a champion, man, because, there ain't a lot of niggas that could have withstand that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from Jump Street, right off the bat, Ryan hurt him like in the first round. Wow! I was like, God damn, this is gonna be a long night. Woo! When he cracked that nigga in the first round, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be a long night for Dev, man. This is gonna be a long night for him, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was. And it was. You know what I'm saying? But I just think Dev, man, was mentally, physically, and spiritually beaten, man, throughout this entire. Like I said, the physical part was last night. You know what I'm saying? But in the lead up, mentally, physically, he was getting beat down. You know what I'm saying? And then the physical part just happened to him, at the end of the Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? So, it just kind of is what it is, man. But I tip my cap to Dev and all you trading ass niggas that's going to get out here. Man, Dev, man, I ain't fucking with him. Nah, hold on. Let me say this real quick because I was watching Coach Malachi's live stream last night, right? And this nigga was at the fight, right? So this nigga says, yo, he was like, I was rocking with Dev, but once Ryan Garcia dropped Dev, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I started rooting for Ryan Garcia. I said, see, that's a nigga you can't trust, dog. That's a nigga you can't trust like that, man. I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust no nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? You go into a war with a nigga like that, dog, man, please. You know what I'm saying? Please. You know what I mean? But that was hilarious, though. I laughed about that shit, but I was like, damn, that's fucked up, though, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, here it is. The nigga already got enough support in the building for him. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a nigga, dog. You supposed to be riding with the nigga no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. Nigga said as soon as he dropped him, he started rooting for Ryan Garcia. Like, oh, nigga, come on, man. Come on, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I can see if a nigga was rooting for Ryan Garcia before the fight. But, nigga, you was rolling with Devin Haney. It took for this nigga to get dropped for you to be like, oh, no, you forget that nigga Ryan. Get that nigga Ryan. Like, come on, man. That's some next level. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? That's some different shit right there. Let me come to Bill real quick because, I'm going to get to Bill's response to this. And, yeah, we're going to whatchamacallit, man. As you see, Bernard Hopkins scream Allah rock bar. Now, I don't know if there's like a difference between because some people would say Devin Haney and what them niggas is practicing is like a fake religion. They call them fake Muslims. So he say Ashu Allah, right? And Bernard Hopkins, like what I remember at least from these niggas that I remember when I was growing up, they Allah Akbar, that was the thing. You know what I'm saying? So as you see him, Bernard Hopkins screaming out Allah Akbar and shit like that at the end of the day. But Bernard tried to let niggas know who was gonna win this fight, though, man. I've been watching some Bernard Hopkins, clips and shit like that, and I also talked about this spiritual aspect when it comes down to this too. With Devin Haney skipping Ramadan, bro, you don't play with religion like that. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna do religion, you got to do that shit, fam. Ain't no half in and half out kind of shit. Kyrie Irving right now is playing basketball during Ramadan, and he's following the fasting. He's praying. He's doing this. He's doing that. Bro, you get no excuse for that. You don't get to play with religion. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to play with that shit for real. And maybe that could have played an aspect into it as well too. But the man skipped out on Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? You don't play with religion, dog. You know what I'm saying? You don't play with the spirits like that, dog. You just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? That shit is gonna come back to bite you in your ass. It is what it is. But let me come over to Bill though real quick.
Make the skill. Good morning. Salam alaikum. Alhamdulillah. We outside when we winning, and we outside in defeat. I did always say that.
Now I respect that. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, like I said, like even when I'm like playing basketball or I might be playing pool or something. I might be playing beer pong. I might be playing football or some shit like that. I'ma talk hellified shit. I might even be on a video game talking hellified crazy shit at the end of the day, right? But even if I lose, guess what, nigga? I'm not gonna stop talking, nigga. I'm gonna keep it popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be me and when I win, and I'm gonna be me in defeat. You know what I'm saying? So I always respect niggas like that. That's gotta be themselves. They're not running from the world after they hold an L. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm taking my ball. I'm going home. I lost. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? But when a nigga winning, he a front running. He dancing and shit all in front of people and shit like that. He teasing niggas and shit. Then the nigga hold an L and now get on my face. Get on my face, dog. Nigga want to cry. Nigga ready to fight people and shit like that. Like, nigga, get your soft ass out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I respect that about Bill. Bill outside, whether or not he win or whether or not he lose. You gonna see that black face. Salute to Bill Haney, man.
I believe that Ryan Garcia was a good fighter. We were 3-3 with him. He fooled you guys into thinking that he was crazy. I knew that he wasn't crazy. So it was a good fight. But we got to take it in stride. Definitely want a rematch. Devin is still the WBC champion. He couldn't lose the belt because Ryan was overweight. He didn't make the skill. But we wanted to make the fight happen. My son is the best son in the world to me. And I love him to death. I'll continue to go and bat for him. I'll continue to stay outside. You know what I mean? We didn't just start this journey when we started boxing, So I'm a backing fully. I ain't going nowhere. Period.
And I know it's got to be tough for Bill Haney, man, because Bill's a prideful dude, and most men are very prideful. So it is what it is. It sucks, especially when it's your son, and you've been, what I'm saying, you've been talking some big shit and shit like that. So to see that happen in the fashion that it happened to his son, it's probably a little devastating for Bill. You know what I'm saying? We got to be real, right? We got to be real. Let's put on a human being, put the fanboyism you niggas got out here in the streets. Put that shit away for a second. Just being as men and shit. And if you got kids as a father and shit like that, man, that shit is tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? To watch somebody you love go through that. Watch somebody you love lose. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough feeling. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
No. So whenever we, get back in the gym, or whatever, you know what I mean? Whenever you want to do that, then that's what we're going to do. But we're going to definitely hold our head up high chest out, chin up, and that's what it means by being a Haney. He done seen his old man.
I would say that's what it means by being a man at the end of the day. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. It's like the Friday saying and shit, right? When this nigga Craig pulled out the strap and his father was like, what you doing with that? What you doing with that? But it's real though, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga get out here, nigga want to carry all these guns and shit like that. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga having a gun and shit or busting off a gun, that shit don't make you hard, fam. You know what I'm saying? Niggas being able to get out here and throw them ones at the end of the day. Whether you win or lose at the end of the day, you could pick your head up and be like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? Just know I ain't no bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might win, right? You might beat me in a fight, right? Or I might beat you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I said, it is what it is. But just know, nigga, you know what I mean? That's normally how a motherfucker get bullies off of them. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, how you get bullies up off of you, fam, is you got to fight that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you got to let that nigga know every time, nigga, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you fuck with me, nigga, it is up. You know what I'm saying? So eventually that nigga gonna be like, look, I ain't got time for that nigga. Let me find somebody else to fuck with and shit like that, right? That's normally how that shit goes, right? So it's the same thing, man, when it comes down to this, boxing shit and shit like that, bro. Devin, you got nothing to be ashamed of, brother. You was at undisputed at 135, WBC champion at 140. You accomplished a lot. Low key, you continue doing the things you're doing, you're a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? So, you got nothing to be ashamed of, brother. You know what I'm saying? Brother Bill, we still fuck with you, but y'all niggas be capping. Y'all niggas do be capping, right? But we still fuck with you, and we still got love for you over here on Tell Like It Is TV. But y'all niggas can't fuck with Tank though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't fuck with Tank, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's let it keep going.
Take losses in life that's way more vicious than a loss in the ring. So we don't take nothing from it. We don't carry no excuses. We were able to accomplish some amazing things in the sport, and we're going to continue to accomplish some amazing things in the sport. He had a good game plan, you know what I mean, both inside and outside the ring. You can't take that away from him. And I'm still going to be representing him and behind him with the same passion, energy that I got. You guys have a great morning. We're going to get back to the West Coast. And thank you.
All right, so that was Bill Haney right there. You know what I mean? So for all y'all thought that Bill Haney he was going to run and he wasn't going to come out and he ain't have no words after the fight. Like I said, niggas, you watching your son get beat down like that, first thing you don't want to be all up in the camera and shit trying to recap the fight. Like, you trying to make sure that your son is okay. It did look like his jaw was broke. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. His shit was like, his jaw was like swollen, like if his shit broke, you know what I mean? But, it is what it is though, man. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your son is okay mentally, spiritually, and physically. So, because like I said, he went through a lot, man. He went through a lot through this entire build-up. And he got beat down mentally, physically, and spiritually. So you got to make sure, especially when you're somebody like Bill Haney, who's his fucking father, you have to make sure that your son is okay and, making sure that he get a good night's sleep, shit like that, you know what I mean? And then you can come out and address the world, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe if Bill did come out the night of the fight, maybe he might have said some things that, he probably didn't want to say or wish that he could take back. And like I said, he made sure that he was paying attention to his son first. Make sure that, all that, and he'll address, the niggas that's wanting to see Bill Haney be sad and shit like that. Because some niggas want to see Bill Haney cry. Y'all niggas want to see Bill Haney up here crying. Yeah, my son lost. And, we not Tank Davis. We not Tank Davis. And, we not Floyd Mayweather, and it's just, my son, he just ain't like that. Niggas want to see Bill just crash out. But I'm glad Bill had his head up and he said, nigga, I'm still going to be talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas ain't stopped nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to be talking my shit. Nigga, the fuck is we talking about, nigga? Y'all niggas, some of y'all niggas ain't never been in your fight in your life. Some of you niggas ain't never punched nobody a day in your life. Fuck is we talking about? Why I'm be up here worrying about some niggas on the internet typing and shit like that when half of you niggas ain't never been in a fight, ain't never threw a punch in your fucking life, you know what I'm saying? probably was getting beat up on and shit like that. Like, nigga, the fuck out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck I care about some weird ass niggas for? You know what I'm saying? On my dick. You know what I'm saying? Care about some weird ass nigga on my dick, nigga. You came to fuck with me. I ain't come to fuck with you. I'm not checking for you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You searching and looking for me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck off my dick, nigga. But anyway, let me get up out of here though, man. Let me get up out of here and shit. You know what I mean? My daughter hungry and shit, so let me get ready to get up off of here though, man. I should have just honestly went live on this, but it is what it is, man. Anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Salute to motherfucking Ryan Garcia for the victory once again. Salute to brother Bill and Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney, keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We still support you out here in these streets, regardless of what the streets is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Right now. You know, just a little fire through the streets. That'll be over with. You know what I'm saying? That'll be over with. Give it about a week. You know what I'm saying? Give it about a week. It'll be over with, fam. And, you know, hit the drawing board and come back better. You know what I'm saying? Come back better at the end of the day, working and perfecting your craft. At the end of the day, you still got a long time. You're a young man. You know what I'm saying? And you accomplish a lot in the sport of boxing. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But most importantly, I want to see Devin Haney get the recovery that he needs, mentally, physically, and spiritually, man, because he needs that. He needs that. You know what I'm saying? He really needs that at the end of the day. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And love would do that. You know what I'm saying? He needs a lot of love at the end of the day from the people that he cared for. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to be important for him because he needs to build himself back up spiritually after taking all of this. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? He better start cleaving to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You better cleave to the Most High like never before, Dev. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my word of advice to you. I know y'all niggas practice Muslim shit and all that. You know what I mean? But nigga, you better cleave to the Most High at the end of the day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna make it out of that. You know what I mean? But anyway, tell like it is TV, man. We out of here, y'all. One.